In this video, I will discuss cyber threat intelligence starting from its importance, then overview of CTI, then the different service models, and then the threat intelligence consumption uh, mechanism, and then different levels of threat intelligence, and then the indicator of compromise or IOCs which we acquire from cyber threat intelligence. So, in order to ensure the risk based security in your organization, you have deployed different security technologies. But most of these security technologies are reactive. For example, once you detect a vulnerability, then you deploy its patch. But cyber threat intelligence is a proactive mechanism. So it is even evidence based knowledge or data, and this data can be very granular, like indicator of compromise or IOC, or it can be a high level APT group report. So the overall it increases the quality and reduces the investigation time after or before an incident maybe, and it also prioritizes your response and makes your effort more focused, and overall it improves the detection and response capability of an organization. Now, cyber threat intelligence is very specific to an organization, and it identifies the threat actors which are targeting your organization. For example, an advanced persistent threat group. And furthermore, it also identifies the attack vectors, that is, tactics, techniques, and procedures, or TTPs. Now, this attack is adversarial techniques, and common knowledge, and it is a MITRE framework for mapping and classifying the cyber attacks. Furthermore, cyber threat intelligence also identifies what all systems are compromised and what is the impact of that attack. Either the system is just being accessed and yet not exploited, and furthermore you can then carry out the isolation of that system and or may remediate the system. Now, cyber threat intelligence can be done using your own resources if you have many. Uh, so they will carry out the cyber threat intelligence and threat hunting, or you can outsource this to a vendor. And these are certain vendors of cyber threat intelligence. There are many. Furthermore, the information sharing and analysis systems, or ISACs. So these information sharing and analysis centers is a mechanism of two-way cyber threat intelligence sharing between public and private sectors organization. So an organization has to be part of a particular industry in order to receive the cyber threat intelligence from information sharing and analysis centers. So these are different information sharing analysis centers. For example, U.S. National Council of ISACs, and it is comprises of 27 organizations. Then Canadian Global Mining and Metals ISAC, and then European Energy ISAC, and then Indian ISAC of National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center, which was emerged as a result of IT Act or Law of 2000. Then the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency of Department of Homeland Security of United States has automated uh, information sharing. So this automated information sharing also shares the cyber threat intelligence. Then there is a Canadian Center for Cybersecurity. So, and there are certain free resources also available. Then talking about the threat feed consumption. So threat feed can be in the form of an email alert, or it can be integrated um, in the form of IOCs and can be consumed by your security information and event management platform. So these IOCs can be inserted into these theme systems manually, or maybe you can integrate this process or automate this process by using application programming interface. So theme will will scan the environment if you create a role in that theme as per this IOC, and it can detect further systems which are compromised as per this indicator of compromise. So this indicator of compromise you will receive through cyber threat intelligence. And then SOAR, that is security orchestration, automation, and response. So SIEM will generate alert, and this will also respond maybe by updating, by patching a system, and by modifying a firewall rule, or by isolating a system. Now there are different levels of threat feed or threat intelligence. That is strategic level. So this is for CISOs, or Chief Information Security Officers. So as a result of the strategic cyber threat intelligence, he can then introduce a new security program, maybe an awareness program for a particular people of his organization, or he can propose a new security technology. Then there are certain operational cyber threat intelligence. So the purpose is to understand the tactics, techniques, and procedures of the adversary or the attacker. For example, overall, you can find this trend that the financial firms are facing denial of service attack from a particular country. So this is operational threat intelligence. Then at tactical level, this is actually here you carry out certain remediation. For example, you receive an IOC and you update your antivirus or your security information and event management, or maybe SOAR, or maybe a pen testing toolkit, and then you scan your environment and you find something, and then you remediate that attack or that compromised system. Now, uh, certain researchers are also doing their own thing in cyber threat intelligence, and then they share this finding with the security community for betterment of everyone, and they also spread this on social media. And two platforms which are not easily accessible through internet are deep web. So deep web is the internet which is not exposed to general public, and dark web requires special access tools like Tor network or Tor browser. So these two platforms can also provide a lot of information regarding to cyber threat intelligence, and regarding if an adversary is spreading some data of your organization on these platforms. Now, talking about the indicator of compromises which you receive, which is the meat of cyber threat intelligence. So, it could include the malware hashes or IP addresses of command and control servers or affected domains, URLs, or websites. And then you can also carry out a scan of your environment to find that either this trend or this IOC was earlier detected in your organization, and is there any trend, so you can carry out a trend analysis. Now there are certain formats through which the cyber threat intelligence IOCs are shared, and these formats are sticks, taxi, and open IOC, and then make. So sticks defines what is the cyber threat intelligence, and taxi defines how you have to apply that. So once we talk about sticks, it is structured threat information expression, and it is a language and serialized format for exchanging cyber threat intelligence, and it is machine readable. It means it can be automated. So it enables you to do a collaborative threat analysis, that is with the security community, and it automate detection and response. And once we talk about taxi, it is an application layer protocol to exchange cyber threat intelligence over an API, and this API uses the hypertext transfer protocol security, and this is also machine readable, therefore it can also be automated. So next one is OpenIOC, which is XML based cyber CTI or IOC sharing mechanism, and it is developed by Mandiant or FireEye. Then is malware attribute enumeration and characteristics to share the malware behavior and characteristics data in a machine readable form, so it can also be automated. So these are different four formats for sharing the IOCs, and these two sticks and taxis are more common. So this was all from my side. Thank you.